Hello everyone, cncHD here and welcome to today's stream, the 0 Hour World Series 2025 is Among Us for the semis. We are starting off with the semis and we are starting off with my face. Hello everyone, cncHD here. Face reveal for those who have not seen me. Also today we are joined by Mr. Cat. Meow. Hello. He's joining us today. Okay, I hope I didn't mess up the webcam. Okay, now it's working. So, hello BW. Hello Notfallplan. Also, welcome Heiko Magic. And in the YouTube chat, Martin Riedelberger. So, today, HenkOnderwater. HenkOnderwater. I think that's Dutch if I'm not mistaken. Against BW371. In German we say BW, in English it is a BW. But I think BW sounds stupid, so we just go with BW. Alright, everybody is here. And we will go into it. I will leave on the webcam so we don't see the amount of replays yet. Otherwise, I would spoil the outcome, and I do not want that. So let's first turn on the music. There we go. Now we have music. I go into the first replay, which you can't see. And thank you very much for the subscription. Much appreciated, Heiko Magic. Subscription for Notfallplan, very much appreciated. So, there's the first replay. Alright, we can switch into the in-game scene. So, before we start off, we will first check the sponsors. We have a prize pool of $405 for this tournament, with Nemiran being the biggest with $200, then Pepsi, then Antipro, Hero, the host, and Jazz with $20. These are the sponsors of this tournament, and we can also see the rules if we want to take a look at the rules. There are a lot of them. The only thing we need to memorize is the following, that we have a best of 7. So first 4 wins brings you into the next round. You can play up to 7 games, but a 4-3 match will be the latest. So max 7 matches. First to get 4 wins gets into the next round. Live stream mandatory beginning on round 6 and 7. We are in round 1. And if you take a look at the brackets, I have prepared this today. Here are the brackets. Here is BW against HenkOnderwater. We have a round of 128. I think we are about 70 players, something like that. It's a big grid. It's a very big grid. 74 players. Very big grid. I'm on the left side somewhere, by the way. I'm fighting on Monday evening. Damn, I can't find myself. I'm somewhere in here, I swear. I'm somewhere in there. But yeah, we have BW against HenkOnderwater here in the middle. There. I hope you can see it. Alright. That's for the information. Let's go into the game and welcome. I know I pronounced your name wrong the last time. I will try it again. It will be wrong. 90 and Rucha 90. It is again wrong, I know. But welcome. Also welcome Kurama in the Twitch. Let's go into it. We have a bottom player, Mr. HenkOnderwater, in the yellow infantry. And on the top we have the pink USA for Mr. BW371. Let's turn on. Okay, that is already set in stone. Henk will be a yellow. BW will be pink. BW will be the USA. And Henk will be Infantry. I hope everything is right. Alright. Alright, yeah. Everything looks alright. Also, hello Roy in the YouTube chat. The infantry general starting off with a war factory, 2 supply center, 1 barracks to fill up these listening outposts. On the top side, big infantry spam happening for a BW. He is going for the barracks, a war factory, 2 supply center built with 1 not being built yet. Will follow up here soon, I assume. The second command center, the second supply center, I mean. At the moment it looks like a no echo, but it is no echo because there's a second supply center. It's just a very late second supply center. There's the Humvee. Doing some serious damage here on the infantry general in the beginning already. Needs to be very careful here with the micro. Can try it on the left. Maybe no, there is no pathway to the base, so he needs to get to the middle. But the middle is filled to the brim with infantry. We can see on the top right, the barracks is being established by HenkOnderwater. He tries it here. Tank Hunter not reacting. We'll get a sweet shot on that barracks, which is okay at the moment. Barracks falls to the Humvee. Humvee takes some serious damage, is in health, red points, and almost destroyed. In the meantime, a big group of infantry gathers in the middle. Humvee is useless at the moment. Only the infantry is remaining. Bunker in a very dangerous situation. Can easily harass the choppers here. And that looks very, very dangerous for BW. Flashbangs are there. Good against infantry. The minigunners proceed forward. Kill all these rangers. There they go. Hank in front of the base of Mr. BW. And BW cannot produce any more units with these infantry minigunners standing in front of the production facilities. In the meantime, tank hunters took out the supply center, now ran into their grave. Last Humvee on the defense. Last supply collection from the top left, because top right is harassed. And yeah, I think this will be the GG. Looks pretty much like a GG. Don't see any comeback. Oh, that is a very aggressive bunker here in the supply line. Directly in the supply line here. There goes the Humvee. Last remaining rangers trying to do damage. But they are successful. The bunker is still hurting him though. In the base of HenkOnderwater, nothing really special is going on. He just has 3 buildings remaining. Another trip crawler coming in. Base of Hank moved to the top into BW's base. The dozer is just driving there, feeling very safe at home here. Making BW's base his own home. BW still has a dozer, but he's now defeated, and first victory goes to the infantry general of HenkOnderwater. Alright, this was the first match of the World Series Semi 2025. First match, we have a best of 7, so first 4 wins gets you into the next round. This is just the beginning, so we can see plenty of games still. I will leave the webcam on so we don't get spoiled by the amount of replays which are in my folder. But first, fast game here, well preceded by Hank. Good try by BW. In the end, Hank succeeded. Now we will see the reverse. So Hank will be now the USA and BW will be the infantry. I will switch that up right now. I remember there was a switch button here, but there is none. I know you can switch the armies somehow. So on the left we have the USA, on the right we have the infantry. With the colors we have to see. Okay, and we go into the in-game scene again. There we are. In the second match. On the top we have the USA vanilla for Henk, now as the USA, and on the bottom in pink the infantry for BW. First victory for Henk. Let's start the match. Let's see if BW will reverse the action. He's not the inf, so he can do the same as Henk just did. Same for Henk. So let's just see what both players will do. This could be a drop, but I don't think you drop an infantry. So it's just a fast barracks, I assume. Maybe for a fast flashbang upgrade. Late second supply center. Maybe he will establish it here for a quicker collection. We will see. No, he just skips it. Looks pretty much like a no echo right now. With a no echo, I mean just one supply center. In the base of BW, we have one supply center. No second supply center yet. Those are just moving to the right. War factory barracks is there. So both very late on the second supply. And there comes the second supply, maybe? Really late. Infantry spam from the left side of Mr. BW. Firebase going up, very good against the listening outposts and the troop crawlers. Army from the right, there's nothing to stop the mail. And on the left, tank hunters can just hunt the dozer if they see it. Troop crawler. Flashbangs should be there. I assume they are there in a second. Pretty sure of it. And missile defenders will take care of the troop crawler if they react in time. And there comes the troop crawler. There's the laser lock. And now we need to see the flashbangs. They are not there yet. Supply center on the right on harassment. Under harassment, I mean. There's the attack of BW in the base. Now we have flashbangs. Okay, those in danger will be removed now from the battlefield. Minigunners taking action. Also nice detonation on the barracks. All rangers have been removed. And there goes the barracks, now releasing more rangers to the battlefield. In the meantime, Humvee taking care of the supply center. The base of BW getting crippled here. I assume he has a dozer there. Yeah, he's going for a base swap. Base swap. So, dangerous situation for BW, but he still has these 3 tank hunters which can take care of the Humvee if microed correctly. Okay, choppers need to get away. This already looks like a close match here to me. There comes the barracks of HenkOnderwater from the left side. Tank hunter sees it, goes for the dozer, goes for the crush. Will maybe... had the possibility to place demo there. Didn't went for it. Chinook's under harassment. Henk selling part of space. And those are going for the bottom. We are about to enter a base swap. Swapping the base. And I love to see base swapping. That is the best game situation ever. I love these type of games. So there goes the war factory. War factory removed. BW now on the top with a supply center. There goes the barracks. Minigunners need to be careful there with the amount of rangers on the battlefield. Dozer now going down to the bottom. Will be spotted by the tank hunter. That is the last remaining dozer. Unfortunate situation for Henk. Last dozer for BW. Both are now dozer hunted. Yep, both are dozer hunted. Barracks removed. Is there maybe another sneaky dozer I haven't spotted yet? No, both are dozer hunted. Okay, good move going into that building. Shank Hunter on the supply truck. BW still has plenty of cash to rebuild them. But in the end, what does he want to do with with trucks? Chinook. Going here to the bottom. Not sure what he is about to do. Cat, I don't see anything here. Thank you. Okay, firebase and barracks. And BW continues to build trucks. Maybe if he builds enough, he can crush some infantry. Lots of action going on here on the top. That was, I think, the last Humvee of Henk. Henk only on Chinooks now. Goes for the drop. And BW cannot build any more infantry. The infantry he has is the last remaining he has. So if he loses this infantry blob, he will be out of the match, and that's a lot of rangers. Just one minigunner. Yeah, he's spinning up. He needs to spin up. And he needs these supply trucks for the crush. But there's a missile defender, so going for the crush. Oh, that will be crucial. Oh, that poor minigunner. He needs the truck. He needs like 2 or 3 or 4 trucks to crush these rangers. Oh, the minigunner goes for it. He's risking it. He should wait for the trucks. Ah, that hurts. Minigunner running for his life. Is now gone. And the barracks is under attack. The barracks goes down and the match goes to Henk. What a match.
You have been defeated.
Damn. That is one contender for the replay of the week right there, right now. I really have to memorize this game. Second match for contender of replay of the week. I call it right there. What the fuck was that? Wow. Here are the statistics. And that makes it 1-1 for Henk against BW. What an epic match that was. I will submit this for this week for replay of the week. You can be sure of it. All right. So, with that being said, we will move on to the next match. It is 1-1 at the moment. Also, welcome everybody here to the stream. I'm your cncHD, and this is the semis 0-hour World Series you are watching at the moment. And welcome also to Mr. Kitty Cat. Meow. He's also joining this live stream today. All right, third match it is. Let me quickly fix the scoreboard and then we will go into this match. There we have this player. I will soon reveal who is what. Just quickly doing the armies. And thank you, German Spit, for the follow. And there we have this guy. Alright, let's go into the scene. No, not this scene. This scene. So we have a 1-1, and on the top we have BW as a tank general in pink, and against, on the bottom, HenkOnderwater as the demolition general. It's a best of 7. 4 wins brings you to the next round. Map is Vendetta, a map created by Relax and MP3. Relax made the draft. MP3 took the draft and finished it, making this a really, really nice map. It's very often played, and due to a reason, because it's very awesome. And I know I say very a lot. A lot. Okay. 2 supply centers going up for the tank general. On the bottom side, 2 supply stashes. Potentially a 3rd supply stash. Yeah, might be a 3rd supply stash here. GLA loves to do this on Vendetta. Yeah, there's the 3rd supply stash. Can be risky against an aggressive tank general. Goes for 2 war factories. 2 supply centers. I mean, it's 1,500 you spend more, but it will pay off after 1 minute or so. And thank you for the subscription, der Suchti. Dozer goes to the left, wants to prepare a 3rd supply center. Need to drink something. One short moment. My throat is getting dry. Because the last match was so epic. And thank you for following Mr. Panda Sane on Twitch. Flame tanks going through the middle. Being stopped here by a terrorist, but not entirely stopped. Survives with 1 HP. I didn't know you can survive that. Technical on the top, harassing the supply line. That is 1 late terrorist. And there's the rest of the terrorist boys. There they go. 3 are enough. And tunnel stopped in time on the left side. There comes a dragon tank. The supply stash will burnt. Demo trap is out of position, not stopping this dragon. Getting tank taking care of that situation on the top. There's the technical workers running for their lives. Dragon stopped in time, but got the technical in the process. All right, dragon, another dragon. Lots of dragon tanks here from BW. Supported by the Gatling tanks. Nice stop here with the terror attack on the dragon. Quick and sufficient. Oh, nice demo trap. Goes for the demo trap. Is blown up. Very nicely executed. Another dragon. Oh, might be a demo guy. Yes, it is a demo guy. Well stopped. Henk paying attention. Gatlings need to go way out of the space because the Scorpion is too powerful. More jeeps coming out of space. 3 jeeps at total. Kurama saying super perfect start for BW. I see. I agree. Really nicely done so far by BW. Putting up the pressure. Supply line now under harassment. No scrap up. Or was there a scrap up? Yeah, there was a scrap up. They scrapped up. Good dragon tank gets the first technical. Supply truck needs to get away. Needs to get protected. Maybe drive here to the bottom in the meantime. Dragon from the bottom side. There it comes. And there's a Scorpion tank. Dragon is doing the damage on the tunnel. Tunnel survives. Okay. Truck takes the damage. No mines. Mines would have been nice here. And technical chills. Maybe forgot about it. Yeah, probably forgot about it. Now he's reacting and saves it in time. No, goes for a little truck hunting there in the base. There's the... Oh, nice. Nice. In time with the Shrap Deny. Good flame wall gets the technical. That was important. Good reaction by BW. 2 tunnels, 1 demo trap. There's the dragon tank. Will be stopped by the Scorpions easily. Ease. As Fargo would say. Okay, Dozer from the left wants to get the supplies. That would be the 4th supply center for BW. Good garrison. No oil grab yet for both players. There's a propaganda center. We will see beautiful Black Lotus in 2 minutes. Dozer escapes. Does not want to build the supply center now, it seems. Lots of tunnels going to be established here on the right side of Henk. Overall, the map looks very yellow at the moment, and that's not because he peed on the screen, but because he is spreading so much. Tunnel in the middle. Propaganda center almost finished. I think this is the fastest tech building out of these three. Strategy center builds, I think, a bit slower than the propaganda center. Palace as well. I think propaganda center builds the fastest. I have to double check. But I always have the feeling propaganda center builds the fastest. There's the barracks. Lotus will come out of that barracks soon. We see the dragon tanks now. No black napalm. Easy match for the Scorpions. Battlemaster stands no chance against the garrisons, which are 4 of them. RPG from the right, very random. And BW under heavy pressure. There's nothing to stop the Scorpions yet. There's Lotus. He does not have an answer yet to the Scorpions. Map very, very yellow. Oh, Battlemaster is being stopped there by the RPG. Battlemaster taking massive amount of damage. Here comes the reinforcements. First war factory gone. And thank you, Battlefield, for the following. And Battlemaster goes. Gives a lot of promotion to Henk. He is now on rank 3. There's the Emperor tank. Lotus. Oh. That was not good position for Lotus. Okay, can the big Emperor tank do it? He's big, but he's slow. ECM now there. Lotus not because she took a bullet to the face. Henk now on the left as well. Look at that spreading. The map awareness is over the place. He sees what's going on. He sees the slow Emperor tank. Decides to go for the left. There's nothing there. Can easily pick off the power plant. He's going to do that. BW now without any power. Slower production on the slower tanks. Yeah, airfields being sold in time. Wise decision. Getting as much supplies as possible now from there before he sells it. Can now attack from the right side. Lotus again on the battlefield. Okay, there's the stop of the attack. Nice try by the rebel. But it only remains a nice try. And welcome Brutal Dwarf in the YouTube chat. Welcome, welcome. Alright, another pop from the right side. But this time the Emperors are there. 2 ECMs, 2 Gatlings, 2 Emperors. Unfortunately the Emperors are out of position. There comes another big one. Oh, snipe. Rebel ambush might be coming in a second. There goes German. Lotus playing Among Us. She's being the alien, hopefully not being seen. And there's a rebel ambush, nice. Taking out 1 Emperor tank. Red Guard goes for the Emperor. Next Emperor biting the dust. Actually survives it. But German Kell is not far away. Another push. ECM doing a great job in reflecting these missiles. Still cannot save the Emperor. Next Emperor coming out. Scorpions moving closer to do the demo damage. Oh, another dragon. We have not seen a dragon in a long time now. Okay, nice burn. Not so nice burn right now. So yellow, this map. Look at this map. This is so damn yellow. Black markets now there. Scud launchers are there. At this moment, Henk is toying with the China. Okay, there comes the next supply center. Lotus is on the watch out. There are still supplies to be gathered. 4BV goes for the airfield. Can go for the mix or the helix. Henk has 2 oil directs, so he gets plenty of cash. He's a rich boy. Third arms dealer. I think he has the potential for a 4th one even. Upgrades are incoming. Scud Storm. And BW just crammed into this corner. Only has this little force remaining. And there comes Lotus. Lotus goes into the base. But there are many tunnels. Radar van there. Ready to scout the Lotus. There comes the quad cannon. And oh, big bada boom on the Lotus. If you face a demo, everything makes boom. Yeah, there's no supply collection there anymore because Scud launcher. Attack from the left. Helix is on the battlefield now. BW going for the command center. Henk on rank 4, BW on rank 3. And there goes the supply. On the right side, little attack by BW. And airfield now under harassment. I don't think he will be able to finish this command center. Tunnel there. Yeah, BW is so cornered in there on the top. Helix stands no chance against the quad cannons. Will soon go down to the ground. There it goes. And GG. But he finished the command center. He finished it, at least. Alright, that makes it 2-1 for Henk. We will now see the reverse for both. There was a button. There was a button to switch these armies, but I cannot remember. Was it shift left click? Yes! It was shift left click. Look at that. Bam, bam, bam. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Yes. Shift left click. Alright. BW will now be the demo. Tank will be for Henk. No, Henk the tank. Henk the tank. Tank Henk. Alright. Back to the anti-spoiler screen, which is my webcam. Hello, I'm the anti-spoiler screen with the cat. Hello, kitty. Meow. Meow. Aww. Kitty wants to say hello. Okay. This is so cute. Okay. Next match. 4th match. We have... I mean, you don't see what we have at the moment. We will soon see it. And Health Good Hub. I still pronounce this name wrong. Nice flyers in the background. Yes, I put much effort into it. Alright, back to the game. Not this game. This game. But first, quick shout out to the sponsors. These are the sponsors. Thank you very much to these guys for sponsoring. Much appreciated. And let's go back to the game. We are on the reverse. On Vendetta. We now have on the top the tank for Henk. Tank the Henk. Henk the tank. And on the bottom we have the demo for BW. Henk on 2 points, BW on 1. Will we see the free supply stash opener? We will do so late, as there comes the barracks with a fast oil grab. Henk goes for the 2 supply centers, 1 war factory, 2nd war factory. Decides to go with a truck for the scouting, which is always a good decision. And much appreciated, last Bear God, for the subscription. Subscription for 2 months. Nice, thank you very much. Oh, there comes the crush. Oh, Worker has been hit into his face. Took a truck to his face and is now laying on the ground. Not anymore now. Wants to scout for something. Sei gegrüßt, Lars Bergott. Alright, there comes the Jeep. And Jeep goes for the truck. Terrorist not so much deciding on the truck right now. Now lift up his arms and goes... not boom. Now goes boom. Scrap deny. Here comes the dragon tank. Henk now onto the dragon situation. Nicely done. Tunnel gone. Dragon gone, and the tunnel survives. Tunnel stays alive. Dragon from the left will spot the tunnel, will stop it in time. Next dragon. And next dragon. Airfield coming up very, very shortly for the tank general. Will be stopped in time here, but they need to react. Oh, he just ignored the tunnel. Whoops. Big whoops on the left. Had the potential to destroy it there. On top we have a tactical, which is filled with surprises. Dragon from the bottom left, spotted by the terrorist, who goes... not boom. Whoops. Made in China. Didn't go boom. And there goes the supply stash. Mines. Well done. Here comes the explodey boys. But only 2. 2 are not enough. You need 3. 2 is not enough. Dragon from the right, dragon from the left. 2 supply stashes being destroyed. BW has been defeated, making this a 3-1 score for Henk. That was a quick match. Good try though for both players, for BW. And yeah, fast match, fast win for Henk. Henk to tank. And yeah, let's go to the next match. Exit. Henk only needs 1 more win, then he will go into the next round. As this is a best of 7, and with 4 wins you go into the next round. And on the next match, you will see it soon. Let me just set up the scoreboard. Alright. And let's activate this screen. Here we have the next match. The tank for BW again. And on the bottom, we do have the yellow Henk in China. So China against tank. Nice, nice matchup. The good hub saying dragon from the left and right. Is this Hour of the Dragon? Yes. House of the Dragon. Yes, this is House of the Dragon. I have a new headset. Yes. It looks very ugly. It's very fat on my head. So my head looks very fat. But it's a good headset. Good quality. Okay, 2 supply centers for Henk. A bit far away. You need 3 supply trucks to gather supplies efficiently. Needed to build it closer like that. This is perfect placement. BW showing how it's done. Second one here on the left. War factory, 2 war factories for the tank as expected. Barracks, war factory for China as expected. Yes, it's a fat set. It's not a headset, it's a fat set. Exactly. A fat set. Gatlings coming out. Bunker. 2 bunkers actually, protecting the oil. Gatling making it into the base of Henk. Yeah, so listening outpost, listening outpost beats Gatling. Gatling will bite the dust. Needs to evacuate. Here comes the dragon. Goes with a nice flame wall on the listening outpost. Destroys it completely. Well done. And no demo trap? No demo trap. Well executed with dragon. Alright, Battlemaster Gatling against listening outpost win. This tank is only for scouting, but he beats so many tanks, it's amazing. Okay, supply line is under harassment, no mines. But BW of course doesn't know about that, as he has no detection. Battlemaster bites the dust. And there goes the Gatling with a nice demo trap. Boom. Dragon a bit out of reach. Not doing enough damage on the war factory. And a little house fight on the left. Alright, oil grab now happening for Henk. Lots and lots of tanks. Supply center here. Good decision. And BW preparing for the assault on the right. Needs a tank hunter. Tank hunter against the listening outpost. But a few Battlemasters also do the job, of course. If he groups them. Okay, needs to be very careful. Battlemaster taking some serious hits here. Escapes with it, nice. Not wasting it. Oh, Battlemaster of Henk now. You rarely see this. You more often see listening outposts. 4 of them, to be exact. Losing 1 Battlemaster there. Dragon goes for the war factory, destroys the war factory. Dragon group goes in. Wants to go for the kill on the supply center. Battlemaster is there. And the supply center will go down. Boom. Not boom. No boom. No boom. Okay, Battlemaster taking some serious hits. And the dragon eating up a tank drop. A TNT drop. Making some boom. Okay. Goes for the supply center. Needs to go away because tank hunter's doing the job. And Henk on rank 3 because Battlemasters give tons of promotion. There's the propaganda center. Needs a bit more supply trucks here. Goes for the Gatling. Henk on 2 war factories here on the bottom. Goes for the airfield now. Comes another push. This time with listening outposts. 4 of them. But this time no Gatling. So this time these tank hunters will do the job. Oh, it goes directly into the tank hunter army. Loses all the listening outposts. Whoops. So many thermo traps. There comes the helix. Clearly visible for BW. He knows what he need to go for, and that is Gatlings. Alright. Helix will be filled up with tank hunters now. No horde bonus. You need to give them horde bonus, then go into the helix. then they keep the horde bonus. This Helix has no horde bonus at the moment. Does less damage. That's a big group of tanks. I mean, this too. He needs to evacuate. Maybe. Yes, he does. Needs to go for the listening outposts. Does it. Good micro. Lots of micro happening here. Listening outpost goes down. BW takes the victory in this fight. Helix from the top now. Gatlings come into position. Helix is too quick. But there's a Gatling turret. Good placed. Careful micro here by Henk. And goes for the empty oil derrick now, which has not been captured yet. And take some damage on the way home. Alright, BW grouping another attack. We have a Gatling turret. And propaganda center going up for Henk on the water. Command center now in build. Henk on rank 3, BW on rank 2. Attack grouping up in the middle once again. ECMs are now on the battlefield. Ready to deflect some missiles. In the meantime, in BW's base, barracks going up for the Lotus. Gatling about to finish. No Gatling upgrade yet. And Redguard goes for the bunker. Helix needs some repair, but has no airfield to repair on. Thank you, Rep, for spreading the love in the YouTube chat. Much appreciated, Rep. Oh, look at that! He dodges the mines so closely. Fight going on in the middle. BW proceeds forward. Oh, look at this artillery barrage. Almost hitting the tanks. So close. Was baiting Henk into this, was baiting BW into this artillery barrage. Here comes new cannons. ECMs reacting in time. One is able to shoot. There comes the nuke shell. Boom. Tanks need to evacuate. Only Gatlings remaining. Okay, new cannons preparing for another assault. Airfield now in production for BW. And yeah, BW is trying to engage this, but he cannot. Henk on rank 4 now. Can go for a carpet bomber. BW not so much at the moment, as he is still on rank 2. ECM's now on the way for Henk as well. That's big, large tank blob that screams for a bomber. I wish BW had a bomber. Supply truck stopped the collection for some reason. Okay, now he's collecting. Was wondering what's going on there. These supplies are depleted. Could move the supply trucks down here to the bottom to collect from there. Henk on 10k. BW on 8k. And looks like both are AFK. Okay, I was informed that in the last match, one of the players had to leave due to personal reasons. All right, I'm just being informed here. BW forfeited due to personal reasons, maybe family emergency, and the match ends here. Henk will take the win, so we give him the win. That will be 4-1. BW will be defeated, and that will be the victory for Henk, going to the round 2. Okay, BW now explaining for content. After minute 6 of the round, my brother searched my cat and wasn't found and didn't find him. After a while of searching, he couldn't find him, so he came to me with tears in his eyes and he couldn't find the cat. After trying to get the new cannons, I dropped everything and searched my cat. I found him under the couch, sleeping. After I came back, I didn't know what would happen because of going AFK while the round, and said that I gave the round up for Henk, and so he got the win. Alright, thank you for explaining this, BW, for the context. So, GG, well played. Good fight in the end. Let's fast forward this. And Henk takes the win. BW is out. Henk proceeds forward with a 4-1 victory into round 2. So here we have the brackets. This will be 4-1 for HenkOnderwater, and he will face Anthrax or Bash in the next round. Okay, this has been an amazing first set of games between BW and Henk. Thank you very much for playing. You are the first to play your games. Much appreciated. And this has been your cncHD. I thank you very much for watching. We will see us in the next set of the Semi World Series 2025. I'm pretty sure we will see it soon. I'm very sure of it. So stay tuned for more content. I'm your cncHD like always, and have a good night. And till the next time, goodbye.